Good morning. This morning we're going to go over how to move a PDF document into Google Drawings so that students can annotate it. And first we're going to start with this PDF that pulled from the internet. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up. And if you're in Chrome, you'll get this PDF view, this preview. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to take a screenshot of this image and then drag that over into Drawings. Okay. First thing though, we need to resize this so we can adjust the view. And what I'm doing to resize this is I'm hitting on my Mac, it's Command and the minus sign. On a Chromebook or PC, it's going to be Control minus sign, and that's going to reduce the size that I'm viewing in Chrome. Okay, so I'm going to get it down till I can see the whole thing. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I need to take a screenshot, and so that's converting this PDF into an image. And one of the downsides of doing it this way is that the resolution is going to be not as good as if I could convert the PDF through an export, but this is a pretty quick workaround for that. So on a Mac, I'm going to hit Command-Shift-4, Command-Shift-4, and that's going to give me the selection tool that is going to allow me to highlight that. So for, again, Mac users, Command-Shift-4 is going to give you that selection tool for a screenshot. For a Chromebook user, it's going to be Control-Shift, and then this is the switcher function key if you're going to switch between desktops. So same function, different way to get there. So I'm going to get back to here. Shift-4 is going to give me the crosshairs, and then I'm going to select, create this screenshot, okay, and then it takes it just by letting go. I'm dragging and dropping. Once I let go, it takes a screenshot. There I get this little thumbnail of what it is. That looks good to me. Say done. And then I'm going to select out of that. Well, I'm all zoomed out, so I'm going to reestablish this. I'm going to reset my zoom on my Chrome window. So I'm going to go over to New, More, and Drawings. All right. So now I have my new drawing. And insert image. You got to pay attention to where your stuff is located. So that's saved to my desktop this morning. All right, so now we have this image in here. Now I want to make it fit. So I'm going to stretch it a little bit to the boundaries of my field. And then once I select out of, so I'm select the image that get that blue border around there. When I select the field itself, I get these, this drag and drop, 4 or 5 lines there. I can adjust the background of the field to my image itself too. All right, so that looks pretty good to me. I do have that extra little dark line up there. If that bothers you, I can use the crop tool and just drag that down just a hair. So now I should make that where I want it. And I can use the arrows to also adjust that. Okay. So there we are. I got my picture of me assignment. Now the reason we're doing this is because we want to be able to use the annotation tools here in Google Drawings. So while I'm thinking of it, of me, and now I can go about accessing those tools a couple ways. I can go to Insert, and go to Line, and then Scribble if I want to draw this picture of me. There we go. And my artistic skill really showing off here. There we go. And you know, you can use these if you have a touch screen. You should be able to just have the student just be able to draw with their hand or a stylus right on the screen with that scribble tool. Or if you want to add in shapes or other images, that's fine. The other thing that makes this useful is you can insert text boxes. So for the name, I'm going to insert a text box, so I can just type my name in there. My name is Peter, but then I also, a couple things on text boxes. If you are using text boxes, you want to make sure they're formatted the right way, and I think it's really useful to have the text boxes outlined so you can find them. Sometimes you get on a document and there's like a bunch of hidden text boxes and you can't select the right thing. So you can select the outline of the text box. You got to select the box itself, and then you go up to the these lines, these border weight lines, and I'm just going to go 1 there, and I'm going to, since it's a text box, I'm just going to do this the dashed line. Okay, so that's up to you. And then again, you can change the alignment. So I'm going to center that right to left, and I'm going to center that vertically. And if I want to increase the size of that text box, I can, let's go up to 36. There we go. And again, when you push this out to your students, you can leave that name blank so they can just click on the box and write their name in like that. So get the drawing set up the way you want. Text boxes, annotations, any directions that you want. So if I was going to send this out to students, I would, you know, delete all my stuff that I was playing around with. And then if you want to add in directions, and let's say you find a PDF that has directions already written on it, but it doesn't apply for what you want it for, just go ahead and insert a text box. Okay, and if you want it to go right on top of the directions, you know, so they don't see the previous directions, that would make more sense if it was on paper. You just, again, select that, the box itself, not the text in the box, and then use the tool to change the background here, the fill color, and select that to a solid, and then just set that as white. And then you can drag that right over top of whatever directions were already existing on that, that assignment. And if that's not the case, if you want the directions to be transparent, again, just go to solid, change that background to that fill color to transparent. So hopefully this helps. Good luck with our one-to-one remote teaching environment.